Liha. Liha. As the title says, there is a good chance that the stream will implode today. A very good chance. So, keep that in mind, I guess. I was running Y Cruncher. And I'm pretty sure I didn't turn it off. But the window disappeared. Which means it's probably crashed. Have you tried turning the system off and back on? I did that like 10 times today. 20 times maybe. Lots of reboots. What iha? Okay, have you also tried restarting? I did that 19 times. I booted 20 times, I restarted 19 times. No, I guess I booted once, restarted 19 times. That's all the IT I got for you. Yeah, it's over. By the way, I am on bsky.app. 위프님님 어서 오세요. And my handle or whatever ID is realleaf, one word, realleaf.bsky.social. So, follow me there, because I'll probably not be using Twitter as much soon. Maybe. 트위터는 아마도 앞으로는 많이 안 쓸 것 같으니까 블루 스카이에서 바로 해주시면 감사하겠습니다. realleaf.baldersky.social. Speaking of Baldr Sky, we're starting it right now. I ran like 6 minutes. 6 minutes-ish of Y Cruncher VT3. And then I ran OCCT. OCCT's CPU plus memory stability testing. It was clear on both of them, so I was like, well, I don't want to wait any longer. I'll just do a trial by fire, and went to Counter-Strike. And it worked fine in Counter-Strike for like an hour too, so I'm like, okay, maybe it's stable. So then I put on some anime and then went back to VT3. Y Cruncher VT3, and it's getting all these errors now. I'm so mad. RAM overclocking is literally the worst. There are so many variables. I hate RAM overclocking. I should just buy a really good XMP Expo kit. Instead of trying to save like $30, $50. Oh no, I forgot to start my controller before starting the game. It's gonna be not recognized now. 아, 게임 시작하기 전에 컨트롤러를 먼저 켜야 되는데. 아마도 안 될 것 같은데.
Baldr Sky.
Aha, it's not recognized. Why, Steam? Why? Why are you like this? Why must Steam be like this? Baldr Sky. RVD하.
Baldr Sky.
Hello.
ロードします。
Okay, controller working
よろ
now.
しいでしょうか。
Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. It doesn't take long for her to arrive in Arval City afterwards.
感謝する。わざわざ冗談を真に受けなくてもよかったのに。
Last time in Baldr Sky, we invited Chinatsu to Arval City, but then Chinatsu and Nanoha got into an argument because Nanoha is very pro AI and Chinatsu is very anti AI. After the events of Grey Christmas, where nanomachines went crazy. Makes me wonder if Baldr Sky will work well on the deck. It should say on Steam if it's compatible or not. Pro Scub, the anti-scub, the visual novel game. What the heck's a scub? What's that?
いえ、周囲のサポートは私の仕事ですから。
There's something warm and comforting about her smile. Maybe it's thanks to the sunset, the golden hour.
注意ほどではありません。では、早速愚痴を聞かせていただきましょう。
Let's get down to business.
いや、
Business. I can't not take up her offer when she smiles like that. So I tell her everything that happened today.
皆さん情に熱いですね。それに比べれば私は冷たい女です。
She lets out a sigh in response to what she's heard.
レインは別に冷たくはないさ。
いえ、母校の褒章はほぼ全員が灰色のクリスマスの時に死亡
That's
しました。
because the people at Hosho were mostly scums.
あの時私が泣いたのは
I'm running stability tests in the background. That's why you'll
たっ
sometimes
た
see
二人の
me
ためだけです。
a little choppy. For people who just came in, there's 99% chance of the stream imploding. Because RAM overclocking, it's not even overclocking, I'm just trying to get the timing right. RAM timing is pain. There's only two people who I shed tears
だ
for.
ったら、レインは冷たくないさ。
I feel genuine sympathy for her. There's no doubt that she experienced the same pain I did when I lost Sora. What's more, I fully understand how she's feeling right
確か
now.
に、千夏も菜の葉も情に熱い。だからこそ、心の傷も根深いんだろうけど。
だったら菜の葉さんを何としても見つけて和解しなくてはいけませんね。
まさか、アークの敷地内で菜の葉の居場所を探知できるのか？
やべー! Okay, we good. No! Okay, we're good.
注意。最初にここに来た日、私が漫然と遊んでいたと思われますか？
まあ言った。なんでお前みたいに優秀なのが俺の部下で居続けてくれるんだろうな。
それはあなたが命の恩人だからですよ。
The benefits that come with being, you know, someone's savior, I guess. Flashes me a smile, then closes her eyes to focus on her search.
まさか。
Masaka. It doesn't take long for her to stop.
どうした？何か異常でもあったのか？
妙です。どう見てもウイルスとしか思えない反応がアーバルシティのあちらこちらから。
ウイルスだって？まさか。
In Arval City, I take a quick look around. Arval City's foundations are built on the concept of security. It's hard to imagine that a virus would worm its way in.
間違いありません。タイプ名まで識別できます。これはゴートの拠点攻撃用ウイルスです。
Goat's offensive type.
どうなってるんだ一体。ウイルスへの警戒を続けてくれ、レイン。俺はセーラおばさんに問い合わせてみる。
いや。
Closes her eyes again. I get in touch with Sanseda. She picks up in a
お
flash.
ばさん、この領域にウイルスが。
ええ、私もやっと今気づいたところよ。
She's not disturbed in the slightest, almost like it's just another day for her.
部活だったらそんな奥の方の領域にウイルスが出現するなんて。
ではアイスを突破されたんじゃないんですね。
もちろんアークのアイスはゴートでも突破困難。
Not even Goat would make it past Ark's ice. Which means someone brought the virus in here directly then, but who would? Who could? Chinatsu's face comes to mind, but I brush it off
今
quickly.
保安部隊を出動させたわ。大丈夫。この程度ならアーバルシティには影響ないわ。
そうですか。
あなたはアキさんたちを守ってあげて。お願いできるわね。
Oba-san believes in me. We must do it. Do it for Oba-san. She stares at me with her pearly eyes. Pretty as they are, I can't sense the slightest bit of emotion from them.
もちろん命に変えても守ります。
そうたくましくなったわね、コウさん。
I like how her what's it called? The whites of her eyes are actually not whites. The scleras, yeah. Just as those seemingly motionless eyes begin to display a faint sense of warmth, she cuts off the line between us. That's not fun! Welcome, Raiders! Hello, hello, hello! Thank you for the raid! Yukimin raid! Rock and Stone raid! But Yukimin? Who? What? I'm technically the scout for That's raiding party, thus. なるほどね. Chadworthy, hello, Diha, Rock and Stone. Gambodiha! Hello everyone, my name is Riel Leaf, I'm a half-elf from Mapleland. Yeah, I stream games, including visual novels like this. Also, I'm doing memory RAM stability testing in the background, so if stream implodes, yeah, that's why. VTuber fan character. Yukimin is? Naruhodo. Naruhodo? 全然わからない. Anyway, welcome guys, welcome. You are in just the right moment to witness me beat up some goat viruses. Yes, goat viruses. Viri. DM in the background's going crazy. Yeah, because we're in like an urgent situation right now. Just as those seemingly motionless eyes begin to display a faint sense of warmth, she cuts off the line between us.
レイン、
Implosion
2人の居場所はわかるか？
caused by Supreme Leader Riel weapons testing in the background. There's no weapon testing. FBI, don't arrest me. There's no weapons testing. There's no WMD here.
もちろん。ではついてきてくださいな。
Both of us set out, with Rain taking the lead.
コウさん、あれを。
I cast my attention to where she's looking, only to be met with a swarm of viruses rushing past us.
番号からしてアークの保安部隊のもののようですね。
Just as Rain's explaining the situation, said viruses are swiftly disposed of.
こんな場所でドンパチ始めやがって。レイ、アキネルたちは。
今探しています。いました。2時の方向、約200仮想メートル。
200 meters away, 2 o'clock. The remains of a giant weapon lie in the direction that she points. Aki and Nanoha are hugging each other behind it. Why the hell are they in a place like this? Right by them are viruses firing at one another. Seeing them in this situation reminds me just how big they are, though. Not that matters right now.
注意、何をしているんですか。早くシフトして助けないと。
ああ、分かってる。
When I try to shift, a thought crosses my mind. Nanoha knows what my simulacrum looks like. How will she feel if she sees me engaging in combat in an area with no limiter?
構うもんか。今はためらってる場合じゃねえ。
I shift into my simulacrum while shouting at myself. Just then, a virus is sent flying towards the both of them. Alright, we'll stick to our current build. I don't think we can get much anyway. Actually, no, this combat's actually kind of hard, so I might have to use my better equipment. Slash bazooka? Nani?
兵装を新規開発します。
Anti-air attack fires a bazooka round diagonally upwards. Becomes anti-ground if used in midair, and propels you upwards slightly upon
よろしい
firing.
でしょうか。
Okay, huh. Well, for now we're gonna focus on what we have.
装備を確認しましょう。
My combo kinda sucks right now, so it might take a while. Let's save this loadout. Three.
装備を確認しましょう。
Whoa, my control's like really slow. What the heck? Oh, what the heck? My controller's all messed up. Mantariha!
装備を確認しましょう。
Oh, it's because I'm using
装備を
the
確認
wrong
しましょう。
loadout? Huh.
装備を確認しましょう。
Okay. All seems okay.
装備を確認しましょう。
Oh, I don't have a force crash weapon. That's why I couldn't use anything. How about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice 10-hit combo. Although I might have to time it a little better. Looks like I shot it too fast, too quickly. Nice. Actually, no, that's the same damage, so I don't have to wait a while, I guess. Oh, shoot, I forgot to save. Oh boy. Fortunately, I'm able to blast it away before it reaches them.
間に合ったか。
Talk about breaking a cold sweat. I look down to check if they're okay, only to see them staring at me in shock.
その機体こうなの？
I can pick up their voices just fine in here. Nanoha's look of disbelief is reflected in high-resolution screen too.
ヒヤヒヤしましたよ、注意。
Rhapsody Ha! Insane how different this is from AC6 really shows how a series can develop over the years. Yeah, Armored Core 1 looking pretty 2D, eh?
まだだ。どうやら俺たちはアークのウイルスよりうまそうな匂いがするらしいぜ。レイン、二人を頼むぞ。
いや、
My mind flashes back to a time when I stood up to a gang of bullies. That sets my heart ablaze.
最速で最短の動作をする。簡単なことだ。
That's simple. He was right, it is simple. I take a deep breath, then turn my attention to the swarm of viruses. The raging fire in my heart dies down, turning into a steady yet indomitable flame.
俺たちの思い出の場所を勝手に戦場にするんじゃねえよ。
Snap my foot down and take aim at them.
逃げて、お願い！
バカ野郎！逃げられるわけがねえだろ。
もうこんなにたくさんの敵に勝てっこないよ。やだ、神戸死んじゃう。ナノハさん、注意ならあの10倍の敵でも平気ですよ。
Oh no! Rain
その
doxing
話は
me!
後でしてやる。今はおとなしく観戦していろ。
カブロ、あんなに成長しちゃって、あなた一体どれほどの敵を倒したの？
こっちだ。
Taoshite. Over and over and over again. Ow.
こっちだ。捉えた、こっちだ。えい、ほら。
I keep missing my combo. I wonder why that is. Okay, that kind of works. Ah, that missed. I think the next fight is against a strong boss. So I might have to be careful here and not lose too much HP. Just shut up and let Cole save you. That's not a nice way to put it. Oh, that took way too long. 2 minutes.
レイン、これで敵は全部か。
いえ、まだ来ます。どうやら我々は敵の最優先破壊目標に設定されたようで。
ちょうどいい。敵をおびき出して市街の外で決着をつけるぞ。
Aren't we already at the edge of the city? We'll let the viruses trail us for a while, eventually ending up at a generic-looking
ここ
structure.
なら周囲の損害を気にせず力いっぱい戦えます。
Rain prepares her weapon.
よし。二人で敵を全滅ってのを目指してみるか。
いいですね、それ。
よし、レイン、一機も逃すなよ。
やあ、
The best kind of wife. Obliterating enemies was your wife.
増援か。まだか。だ、早くしてくれ。見えた。へい、ほら、やった。
And these frog-looking ones. Oh, hey, this one's fast. Ow, wow, this one's actually like dashing at me and stuff. Oh, man. Ow. I better be careful with this. Maybe I'll just spam bazooka. Bazooka always works most of the time. Most of the time it works every time. Like that. So fast. Bazooka level steadily rising up. Almost at level 3 now. I need to find another good long-range weapon aside from it.
注意、ノルマはこなしましたよ。
よし、残りは頑張って2人で片付けるか。
Next on the menu are these. Wait, what happened to my bazooka? Oh, that's fine. Nice full combo. Almost. Close enough. Easy. Sera's voice rings through my head as I finish off the last virus.
聞こえるかしら。
ええ。とりあえず目につくウイルスは片っ端から通しましたよ。
ご苦労様。コウさん、ついでに一つお願いしていいかしら。
何ですか？
重機動ウイルスがエゴ層に侵入したの。無論私たちも追っ手を繰り出していますけど。
Ego stratum. She knows how to make something so serious sound like an ordinary event.
実は大変ですね。位置は？
コウさんの後方30仮想メートル。
It's 30 meters.
そろそろ0仮想メートル。
Well, there they are.
いや、とにかく追いかける。
本当に助かるわ。無論それなりの謝礼
Oh,
は。
repay you in kind, she
いい
says.
ですよ。俺はおばさんにカビだらけだから。
No, she's filthy rich. We should take her offer when we can. They seem to be aiming for the AI's core.
狙いはアークのデータかもな。
Chinatsu's words come to mind.
絶対にアークは何かを隠している。うかつに信じるとまた裏切られるよ。
I shake my head as if to rid myself of such thoughts. There are hostiles blocking the hull ahead of us. They must be protecting our main target. Combo not working. I need a more robust combo that I can just not think about it and just keep on getting full combo. Alright, come back here. That's a heavy looking simulacrum. Ow. Or a virus, I guess. Its name is Pido Cannon. Pido Cannon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fido Cannon. Alrighty. Bazooka. Boom. Nice. Okay, almost done here. Oh, no, more enemies. The fast kind. I like how the bazooka bounced off the purple one and hit the red one instead. Love it when that happens. This one's called the Fido Commander. Pido Commander. Wow, there's so many of them. Nice! Deep grenade. Nice! Change the trajectory of the upshot.
相当奥まで来ちゃったな。
ええ、部外者でここまで潜ったのは我々がおそらく初めて。注意、前方を見てください。
前方見てください。What's this? The structure's flooring cuts off at a point. In place now is sand. I can hear the sound of waves not too far from here.
こんなところに水が。
A river enveloped in fog spreads out before our eyes, a sight for none other than the two of us. Or so I thought. The virus we were tracking is heading towards the river, almost like a turtle returning to sea.
どうしますか。
もちろん破壊する。
Where do you think you're going? This is my place. Not really. Whoa, 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 whoa. Reminds me of what are they called from 86, the upgraded version. They got their arms upgraded. Ah, the bazooka's not hitting because they're too short. Taru. Oh, that was like super easy. And heal dive is leveled up. I shift out of my simulacrum and stand by the riverside once the battle is done. How do you know it's a river or a sea or a lake?
なんなんだここは。
神秘的な光景ですね。
Or an ocean?
につながっているようです。
Aunt Zeta's hologram appears beside us as we stare at the river.
ここから先は S。入ってはいけないわ。
Beyond here lies the S, an area you absolutely cannot enter.
S?
AI の無意識領域。ここから先は仮想空間としての形を成していない場所です。
One that lacks the same foundations of the internet.
ここがその境目ってわけですか。
I peer into the chaos beyond the wall of grey. 86 mentioned. Riha. The internet was born through the human mind. AI, in response to this, began constructing their own fabricated world. Life itself may collapse if it enters the sea. The fog itself may even be a product of mind and Rain's thoughts. A familiar voice rings out from beyond the fog. Hey, that's Ku's voice. Is this Ku's voice? The moment I think that, Ku appears by the seaside. Rain grabs hold of my arm out of nowhere. Is that Big Mac? It helps me realize I'm waist deep in the water. Staying any longer may result in mental damage. Obasama. I can't see Ku anymore. What's more, Arx viruses have reached the area as well.
引き返すぞ、レイン。
Yeah.
Leave the sight of the ocean behind. So now they're calling it the ocean. Without so much as turning back. I guess translation issue. The next evening, I make my way back to Arval City. I find Aki standing about at Seishu. Hey, she fixed up the school. There's no Buddha statue. There's no carnivorous plants.
すごい顔。ひょっとして徹夜かい？
よそからもデータ引っ張ってきて参考にした。
Sick Riha. Both of us take a look around campus. The place looks just as it did back in the day, all thanks to Aki.
ところでこれを見て。近くで見つけた。
She grabs my hand and forces something into it.
アキネ、これって。
ウイルスのシード。外部から誰かが持ち込んだみたい。
A virus seed seems like someone brought it in from outside the city.
まさか千夏が。
考えたくない。
She leans herself against me, burying her face into my chest.
アキネ。
ごめん、ちょっとこうさせて。
The sadness in her tone is palpable. That takes its toll on me, leading me to wrap my arms around her.
みんなバカ。
Silence follows that. Instead, the subtle quivering of her shoulders tells me everything she's feeling. What if Nanoha saw us like this? That's not good. This is Nanoha route. Baka. Sometime later, she raises her
どう
head.
したの？
ごめん。職場から呼び出し。
そうなんだ。
She's a
今
busy
晩は帰っ
lady.
てくるの？
My own words make me realize that I almost forgot that this is just cyberspace.
ごめん。学園に時間を取られちゃって。
謝らないで。仕事頑張ってね、アキネ。
頑張る。
She finally smiles again. Chances are that she's forcing it, yet I can't help but appreciate it.
そうそう。菜の葉に会ってあげて。
そのつもりだけど、菜の葉は一体どこにいるの？
今、校の後ろ。
Ah!
後ろって。
I turn around in a panic and there she is.
よう、菜の葉。
こんばんは。
This couldn't be more awkward if we tried. Aki is like you, Rie, timid. Yes, Seiso and timid, that's me. This couldn't be more awkward if we
じゃ
tried.
あ、ごゆっくり。
Aki makes a swift exit, leaving only the two of us at the sunset-based academy.
菜の葉。昨日はすまん。実は。
懐かしいよね。
え？
We can make it more awkward.
懐かしいね。この風景。もう二度と見られないかと思ってたよ。
Her voice is quivering ever so slightly.
そうだな。俺も同感だよ。
The moment I answer, she latches onto my arm.
学園脇の草原も作ったんだな。
あそこは千夏先輩の思い出の場所だから、アキ先輩が作ってあげようって。
そうか。
So that's why they were there yesterday. Now it makes sense.
一生懸命作ったんだよ。二人であれこれ思い出話とかしながら。
I can't believe they were recreating the grasslands because that was Chinatsu's favorite. And we got attacked by virus that Chinatsu probably brought in. I can't bring myself to say anything. Instead, I just pat her head softly.
千夏先輩、私大好きだったのにな。
Did like, no! She casts her eyes to the sunset, gripping my arm as tightly as possible. She suddenly smiles.
なんだいきなり。
見てこう、校庭の池に変なものが咲いてる。
確かにハスの花は咲いてたけど、あんなに大きくなかったよな。
ましてや仏様なんか座ってないし、見て、泳いでる魚にクジラが混じってる。
Whales.
え？
We spent so much time working on it, and now all this weird stuff is back again. Also, Nanoha's smile is kind of forced. She's not just laughing at this weird sight.
おかしいな。アキ先輩って相変わらずなんだから。
The look in her eyes is more telling than her smile. It's fading away slowly but surely. She's biting her lip almost as if to hold it all back.
こう、
Oh no. Nanoha's floodgates are gonna open again. She suddenly grabs my arm.
再現したのは学園だけじゃないんだよ。
他にどこか再現した場所があるのか？
一緒に来てくれる？
What? The church? The soccer field? The... I nod. She takes my hand and starts walking.
ここは。
We're standing on a path in a rural area.
南朝霞だよ。懐かしいでしょ？こう、
I stop in place, not saying a word.
いろいろあったよね。こう、
ああ、いろいろありすぎたよな、ここは。
That's the path on which Mom and I walked as we held hands. That's the persimmon tree under which Dad gave me a ride on his shoulders. Its fruits were good too. This is also the place where I lost Mom and my faith in Dad. Both good and bad memories come back to me all at once.
こう、
Nanoha buries her face in my chest.
おい、ナノハ。
ここでした約束覚えている？
Yeah, I sure do. I cast my mind back to a certain scene from our childhood days.
だったらこう、おじいさんになっても一人ぼっちなんだね。
Yeah, I remember we made the sort of promise only kids would hear.
私、想像しただけで寂しいよ。おばあさんになっても一人だなんて。
Then again, it might be a bit too cynical, a promise for regular kids.
覚えてるよ。老後の約束をしたんだよな。それからその後は学園で再会する約束を。
覚えててくれたんだ。
She lets out a sigh of relief, then
当
smiles.
たり前だ。あの約束は俺の中じゃまだ有効だ。
Alright, Chad, how many childhood promises have you made? Have you made any childhood promises to your osana najimi?
実は私も。
She smiles again, but there's a hint of shyness to it this time around. I'm not sure if it's thanks to the sunset or not, but her expression actually makes my heart skip a beat. That serves as a reminder that, despite everything, she's matured as well.
でも俺お前との約束一つ破っちゃったんだよな。 ごめん、ナノハ。俺、傭兵なんだ。あちこち戦って、世界中いろんなところを転々として、今も戦い続けてる。
実はうすうす感づいていたよ。
Oh. Her voice begins to waver again.
けど気のせいに違いないって思い込もうとしてた。
She clenches her fist, doing everything she can to hold back the tears.
こうが危ないことをしてるなんて考えたくなかったから。こうがいなくなるのを考えたらそれだけで私もう。
That line is the breaking point for her. A single tear runs down her cheek.
ごめん、
It's over.
心配かけて。
The floodgate
け
opened.
ど、もう破らない。他の約束は守る。安心してくれ。嘘はつかない。
Not yet, apparently.
きっとこうは守ってくれるよね。
She squeezes my arm. The tears are flowing freely at this point. That causes something to burst inside me. I wrap my arms around her and hug her tight.
こう
俺、結局正義の味方になれなかった。空も千夏も守ってやれなかった。
それでもこうは私にとっては正義の味方だよ。
We're still her hero. We're still her little PogChamp. Being hugged by me causes her to finally break down. I don't try to stop it though. I just keep hugging her until she settles down. Yes, we love her, Diha. What Diha? Oh boy, Nanoha crying again. So what is this game about? This game is about loss, sadness, and redemption. Riel would never call the NEA her little PogChamps. Maybe I will. Who knows? Gotta keep you on the edge of your seat. Please don't, I would hate it. Well, I guess I'm not doing it then. I'm not even sure how long it takes for that to happen. Feeling slightly embarrassed by the situation, she gives me a shy smile. Oh man, just a hug! 1K follower goal. Well, I don't know if that's gonna happen anytime soon, but you can wait. Feeling slightly embarrassed by the situation, she gives me a shy smile. I try to smile back, but something prevents me from doing so.
注意、至急ログアウトしてください。
Ah!
なんだ。
鈴代市で不穏な動きがあります。ここは危険かもしれません。
わかった。
I say bye to Nanoha and then log out. That quick! Bye, Nanoha!
注意、お戻りになられましたか。
Robots love rock and roll and also D&D.
ああ、しかしこれは一体。
注意、身を伏せて。
Rain pulls me by the arm the moment I get up from the console. From what I can tell, she's making us take cover on the floor behind it.
一体何の騒ぎだ。
何とか言っているらしいです。私たちを狙ったものではないと思います。
Both of us take cover together. A quick look over to the entrance tells me that the customers are arguing with the CDM.
お利口に用なんかねえんだよ。
なんだよ。
この引きこもりども、邪魔だ。どけ。
Shottens, how rude.
帰れ。
帰れ。
ほら、オウム執行妨害でしょってくぞ。
Obstruction of justice.
国家権力が介入すんな。ほら、やんのかこら。
やんのかこら。
参ったな。騒ぎには巻き込まれたくないんだが。
そうですね。裏口でも探して脱出しましょうか。
An angry voice reverberates throughout the cafe all of a
なん
sudden.
だ貴様捜査の邪魔をする気か。
何が捜査さこのスケベ。あたいを棺桶から引っ張り出しておまっこの匂いでもクンクンしてえのか。
Wow, this customer's wild.
誰がお前の腐れまっこなど人並みに文句が言いたければたまには風呂ぐらい入ったらどうなんだ。
てめえレディになんてこと言いやがるんだ。
And thus the inevitable fisticuffs begin. Both the officer and the undressed lady are throwing wild punches. As soon as I heard Konosuke, I already knew.
とりあえず裏口を探してみましょう。
Consumer Costumer Defense Force. I think it's the city defense force.
ああ、長いは無用だな。
Saying that, we start to sneak along to the back door. There's a pile of boxes near the door. Someone's hiding behind them. I make eye contact with Rain to confirm my next action, then poke at them.
おい、
Nanoha! They let out a surprise high screech before shooting right up and knocking the boxes over. Said figure was none other than Nanoha, who's now looking at us with very, very troubled expression.
ナノハさん？
どうしてお前がここに。
Nanoha blocking the back door.
それは私がここの店員だから。
Oh my god, she's the one working here. That's why customer desk, the front desk was always empty when we came in here.
腐れネット中毒者ども狼ならん全員逮捕する。一晩のタバコで頭を冷やしやがれクズども。
Kuzudama!
とにかく来て。
She grabs our arms and leads us further into the cafe. We finally stop to catch our breath once we reach the black market.
さすがにここまで逃げれば大丈夫だろうな。
I can't believe we're going to jail for being net addicts. Everything in moderation, please.
ええ、誰も追っては来ていないようですね。
Nanoha's gaze is locked on me as she wheezes
で
heavily.
もナノハさん、店員ならどうして隠れたりしていたんですか？それはいろいろあって。
She gets paid minimum wage. She averts her eyes while answering, making it clear she'd better not be asked. I watch real stream in moderation. Everything except for my stream.
まさかお前、手が後ろに回るような仕事をしてないよな。
More the better. For real streams.
しないよ。するわけないじゃない。ただ、私、この自治都市に籍を置いていないから。
I can't believe she's an illegal immigrant. The patented refugee issue. A significant amount of people flooded into the surrounding areas after losing their homes during Great Christmas. That's proving to be an issue even today.
どうして隠していたんだ。
ごめんなさい。
I can tell how bad she feels about it by her body language and the look in her eyes. Rain quickly swoops in to help her out
父
though.
さんに心配をかけたくなかった。そうですよね、ナノハさん。はい。
She nods her head in agreement.
バカ野郎。黙ってられる方が心配だよ。
それは私だってこうに言いたかったよ。
She grabs onto my sleeve, sulking a bit.
こうが兵隊さんだって聞いて、私に心配かけないように黙ってたのはわかるけど、
ナノハ。
でも黙ってられる方が心配。
She's just like us, for real, for real.
あまり幼馴染に隠し事をするものではありませんね。
She gives us both a warm
率
smile.
直に言って、私たちは今追われる立場です。
Oh, you know, completely, well, not completely random, very tangential. You know how all the characters here look exactly the same in high school and in their 20s? Like, third year, second year, last year of high school, there's not much difference between then and 20s. But I was just watching Haruhi today. Well, no, not today. Yes, but not. This is not the episode that I watched today, but from a couple of days ago. One of the episodes I watched, where we meet Mikuru from the future, Asaina from the future, and she looks so different. Like, what the heck? How do you look so different? Like, girls are typically done growing mid-teens, late teens. Well, yeah, more like mid-teens. Glow up that baby face. Like, even her body is totally different there. So I just found that kind of funny. Maybe it's like a future person, Miraijin special ability. I look the exact same as I did in high school, but even more cringe. We're all a little cringe here. That's okay.
コウさん、注意は大切な幼馴染があなたを争いに巻き込みたくないのですよ。私も同感です。今もあなたを巻き込んでしまうのではないかと正直ヒヤヒヤしています。そんな巻き込まれるなんて。
The more the age, the better woman be. She casts her head down.
そんな顔をするな。ネットでだって会えるんだし、俺たちもこれ以上無茶をするつもりはないからさ。
Average hag enjoyer. She remains silent, almost like she's thinking of something.
それでは注意。そろそろ行きましょうか。
とにかくこれで菜の葉の居場所は分かったんだ。落ち着いたらまた連絡するからさ。
I pat her on the shoulder and try to take my leave.
ねえ、待って。だったら今晩だけでもうちに来ない？
Uh-oh. Netflix time.
菜の葉、お前今の話を聞いてなかったのかよ。
分かったから言ってるの。大丈夫。私の住んでる場所って隠れ家に最適なんだよ。
It hurts to listen to her shout like this. It's a box.
オーナーが言ってた。ここには CDF も来ないって。セキュリティも万全だそうだし。
I can't believe it. It's a box under the bridge. Downtown. Where she gave it all. I almost clutch at my heart. It's obvious how much she doesn't want to part with me.
ねえ、こう、お願い。
She's always been like this, so it's probably gotten even worse now that she's living in the slums as a refugee. I'd be lying if I said I was fine with leaving her here. I also know full well how dangerous the train of thought can be, though.
注意。では一晩だけでもお世話になってはどうでしょうか。
レイン、しかし。
Oh no, Rain's an enabler.
どうせ行くところがありません。少しの間だけ菜の葉さんのそばにいてあげてはどうでしょうか。
レインらしくもない感傷的な意見だな。
Well, we could go to Ark. I'm sure they'd be fine with us.
干渉だけで言っているわけではありません。警戒に対する反応からして菜の葉さんも何か後ろ暗い部分があるのではないかと思います。
I cast my eyes back to Nanoha and do a quick search on the net.
CDF の指名手配リストには名前がないぞ。
それでもそばにいてあげた方が身を守ることになるかもしれません。この町で女の子が生きていくのは大変でしょう。
She does have a point. Nana doesn't have it in her to adapt to life in the slums. Well, how do you know that? She's been fine until now. Not as far as I know anyway. I'm still kind of shocked that she'd even address the idea of us needing somewhere to lay low. That just makes me all the more curious about the kind of life she's leading right now.
決断してくださいな。ナノハさんは不安そうにしていますよ。
She's right. The expression on Nana's face says it all.
わかった。じゃあ少しだけ世話になる。いいな。
じゃあ一緒についてきて。
I can almost feel all the life return to her as she darts ahead of us. The place we arrives at ends up defying all my expectations.
お前の家ってここなのかよ。
Every inch of it sticks out like a sore thumb. It's really not that much different from the cheap place we were staying at after I lost my memories.
ネットカフェとオーナーが同じなんだよ。住み込みかって条件だったから働くことにしたんだけど。
ならいいけど、お前本当に変な仕事してないよな。
変な仕事って何？
She pouts a bit, her face slightly flushed.
わかった。その反応からしてありえないよな。
でも女の子らしく飾ってありますよね。ちゃんとお掃除も行き届いていますし、それにほら、なんて素敵なポスター。
レイン、フォローはいいが無理がにじみ出ているぞ。
申し訳ありません。
I mean, the effort to make it look a bit nicer with flowers and such is worthy of praise. Just not very effective, though.
でも確かにここなら身を隠すには最適だな。個人が住んでいるなら盗撮カメラも盗聴器も仕組まれてはいないだろうし。悪い、ボロクソ言って。別にけなしているわけじゃないから。
それは別にいいよ。本当のことだし。ただ一つだけ聞いていい？
Uh-oh.
なんだよ。
おう、レインさん、もしかしてこういう場所に来たことある
Have both of you come to a place like this before? Just alone. Yeah, never with another person. I hesitate for a moment. Is this what they mean by woman's intuition? Caught lacking. She's on the mark though. That intuition might have led her to her own research now, as she knows what business I'm in.
あるんだ。
そりゃ涼しろしで泊まれる宿なんてミッドスパイアや高級ホテルを除けばみんなこんなような場所なんだし。
別にいいんですけど。
She doesn't mind.
レインさんも大人ですし、合意の上なら私がとやかく言うことなんだ。
Funny thing to say when you're pouting so hard you look like a balloon.
こういう場所には何泊かしましたが、その間コウさんは私に手を出そうともしませんでしたよ。
Well, she's not lying. The way she said it's made Nanoha turn beet red though. Why is that? The sentence feels so weird because that's shortened. The way she said it's... You don't shorten that. The way she said it has made Nanoha... Has made Nanoha turn beet red. Co-exposed for having no ball in game Bahrain.
私は別にそんなことは何も。ほら、私ここに住んでるわけですし。ナノハさんこそ邪魔になったら言ってくださいね。私は表の空気でも吸っていますから。
Rain gonna step out for some fresh air.
そんな気の回しすぎですってば。 ば確かにこんな部屋ですけど、私は今さらそんなの。
すまんレイン、助かった。
いえ、これは私のためでもあります。嫉妬されては居心地が悪くなってしまいますから。
まあ設備は整ってるし居心地は悪くないよ。場所が場所だけにそれなりの警備もされてるし。
Mating calls resound from one of the neighboring rooms.
壁がちょっと薄いけど。
Oh no, the sound effect! They're back! I can still hear it! I can still hear where... which setting is it? Which setting is it? Oh no! Let me mute the game! There we go. Why is it different every time? You know, sometimes it's sound effects, sometimes it's something else. It's all ages. It's all ages, guys. What kind of game are you playing, Riel? An all ages visual novel. Thanks. Alright, which line is it? No, not the voice line. Maybe it's a voice loop. Okay, that was it. We're safe. The walls are a bit thin, but you can make up for that by playing music or something. You know how that's all ages? Because if you live in an apartment complex, open the window and on a hot summer night, you can very much hear mating calls. Yeah, it is a voice loop. Thanks, Sick. I think you're like 10 seconds behind though. 5 seconds. I don't even know how to respond to that. You can't, because it's true. Or just say for real, for real. She presses a switch on her monitor, leading the news. Oh hey, she has the Samsung Frame TV. Leading the news to be projected onto one of the walls. Oh wait, it's projection. Oh, okay.
なお、その際に起きた暴動はミッドスパイアをも巻き込む大規模なものに発展しており、入植者は憂慮の色を隠せません。
That must be the raid on the Nano bootleggers. Didn't realize that things had gone that far
それを
though.
受け、本日先ほど東郷軍の派遣部隊が我が鈴代市に到着。先遣部隊と合流し、鈴代市の失われた治安を取り戻すため、東郷軍は本格的な進駐を開始しました。
Isn't that the CDF's jurisdiction though? You're overreaching.
その中核はゴート。ネット関連の戦闘に特化した東郷軍きっての精鋭部隊です。
The screen is displaying lots of transport aircrafts arriving at the airport.
CDF が市内の治安強化を図ったのは
脈絡に少々不自然さを感じますが、結果的にはそのようですね。
正直 CDF ではこの町の治安維持は難しいのかもな。
I think back to the NPC dealer and their connection with Dominion.
ドミニオン相手は荷が重いだろうからな。東郷軍に助けを求めたくもなるんじゃないか。
しかし、ドミニオンの主戦力はネットにあります。リアルのゲリラを相手にするのはやたら物々しい装備ですから。
そうだな。MBT に IFV、機動歩兵に V 塔の攻撃機。一体どこの軍隊と戦争するつもりなんだよ。
That's a heavy force. MBTs, IFVs, VTOLs, and mechanical infantry.
明らかに狙いはドミニオン
Mechanized infantry, I guess. Oh, home. The sound of her coughing leads me to notice that she's staring at the both of us. Oh crap, me and Rain's been staring at each other for the whole time. That's the thing about chanting. I can't help but look at whoever I'm speaking to if they're nearby.
もっとロマンチックな番組に変えようか。
いやいい。ニュースを見させてくれないか。
I turn my attention to the screen again, only to notice some big wig from Goat on it.
推薦だってもミッドスパイ
Hey,
アを
it's
巻き込
Rain's
んだ
dad!
大規模な暴動がありました。このままでは治安は悪化する一方です。治安は回復されなければなりません。悪辣なカルト教団から今こそ都市外周部を奪還し平和な街を取り戻す時が来たのです。
相変わらず勇ましいですと。
You can almost see the poison leaving her
レイ
mouth.
この男を知っているのか。いや俺が忘れてるだけかもしれないが。
父です。霧島勲少将。
Kirishima Isao,
現ゴートアジア方面部隊の長官
Chief
で
of
す。
Goat's Asia Division.
なんてこった。
どうしたんですか？
いえ、何か私に気になることでも？
いえ、ただなんか怖い顔をしてましたから。
She should be saying that in present tense. It's bad enough that Nanoha seems a bit
聞か
frightened.
ないでやってくれ。レインにもいろいろと事情があるんだよ。
ごめんなさい。そうですよね。人には事情がありますよね。
There's something oddly convincing about the way she says it. It's almost midnight by the time we settle down and have our Soylent Green for dinner.
ごめんね。こんなものしかなくて。
それはナノハさんの責任ではありませんよ。
でもどうせならお料理を作ってもてなしてあげたかったのにな。
She lets out a sigh while putting away the dirty dishes and cutlery. Oh boy, the Soylent Green returns.
お
I'm
手伝いしま
prepared
し
for
ょ
the
うか？
future though. I'm very happy with my Soylent meals.
いえ、大丈夫です。それよりシャワーを先に浴びててください。
It's not like her to turn down help like that.
そうですか。ならばお言葉に甘えさせていただきます。
What's she cooking in the kitchen? What's Nana cooking up? Seeing that Rain leaves the room looking rather dejected, I take that opportunity to address the situation.
手伝ってもらわなくてよかったのか。
レインさんのこと私よりよく知っているんでしょ。
ああ、あいつ料理は壊滅的だけど皿洗いぐらいなら。
仮想と違ってリアルのお皿は割られちゃ大変だから。
That would be an issue if she breaks a lot of dishes here. Which means she broke a whole lot of them. Whole lot at the dorm. Then, now I feel bad.
すまん。じゃあ俺が手伝う。
いいよ、もう済んじゃったから。
She puts the final dish on the pile and smiles.
そういえば
Catch me dead in the
Soraも
Bronx
台所
before you
クラッ
catch
シャ
me
ーだ
eating
った。
Soylent Green. Sora was a kitchen wrecker as well, now that I think about it.
そうだったね。すごかったな、ソラ先輩ってば。
A hint of sadness washes over her smile this time, making things a bit gloomy.
すみません。石鹸はありませんか？
今持っていきますから。
Wait, what? Soap has to be brought to the bathroom? Where do you usually keep your soap? Do you have like one soap for both washing your hand at the kitchen? And the bathroom? Nanoha scuttles over to the bathroom to hand Rain some soap.
ありがとうございます。
どうしたんなのか。顔が赤いぞ。
レインさんと泊まったのに本当に何もしなかったの？
またか。何度も話しただろ。
だってレインさんすごく綺麗だよ。今お風呂の中を見てドキッとしちゃったよ。
Nanoha took a peek.
そりゃあいつは綺麗だけどな。
The sight of her pristine white skin pops into my head out of nowhere. One I can only enjoy for a few seconds before quickly chasing it off.
そういえば 千夏先輩にドキドキしながらもなかなか手を出さなかったんだよね。
ドキドキするたびに手を出してたら今頃俺は犯罪者だ。
空先輩もアキ先輩も美人だったし、誠ちゃんも可愛いし、こうってば感覚が麻痺しちゃってるんじゃないの？
Cole is blessed. Oh, there's also this doctor that you don't know about. She's kind of cute too.
なんじゃそりゃ。それを言うならお前だって。
You're plenty attractive yourself now is what I planned on saying, yet I can't finish the line for some reason. No, he's lost his touch.
私だって何？
お前は変わってないな。見てるとホッとするよ。
Yeah, he's lost it. Is there like a counter for how many women Cole be trying to ball this? Well, let's see.
設定します。
There's Rain, there's Nanoha, there's Chinatsu, there's Aki, there's Makoto, there's Sora. There's his man wife. There's his senpai wife. And there's his doctor wife. And there's his rival wife. And there's a crazy yandere wife. That's his dad and that. Okay, there's Shizal too. A yandere wife too. Bro has no loyalty. Only loyalty is to the art of Ballr.
どうせ私は成
Well
長
then,
してない。
Niha. She puffs her cheeks up and glares at me, but not in a bad way. If anything, it's actually kind of comforting. For whatever reason, just being with her puts me at ease.
とにかくもうレインの話はこれっきりだ。あいつとは恋人じゃないし、今は誰ともそうなるつもりはない。
もしかしてやっぱり NPC の方がいいの？
あのな、お前は一生そのネタで俺をからかうつもりか？
違うよね。ごめん、私分かってるのに本当にごめん。
The room turns gloomy again after things started to go
そん
well.
な顔するな。別に亡くなった人にミサオを立てているわけじゃないからさ。
けど、
菜の葉さん、シャワーありがとうございました。
Baldr City, huh?
だってさ、お湯でも浴びてすっきりしてこい。
ごめんね。
Well, I hope their boiler is powerful. She leaves the room, her head still hung down. I make my way back to the room after my turn in the bath, only to find Nanoha and Rain discussing something seemingly serious.
とりあえずベッドは一つしかありませんから、私がソファーで寝るとしますね。
いけません。レインさんはお客さんなんですよ。ゴーと一緒にベッドで寝てください。
一緒にベッド？
それを言うなら私はかくまってもらってる立場です。どうか遠慮なさらずコウさんとベッドで。
So much for it being serious. Why are they assuming that I'll sleep with either of them though?
あのさ、俺がソファーで寝ればいい話だと思うんだけど。
Oh no, there's only one bed. We gotta share it. Ha ha ha.
でもそれじゃあ。
それとも川の字になって寝るか？これだけ広いベッドなんだ。3人でも寝ようと思えば寝られると思うけど。
3 people. These. Let's see. Obviously, I take the bed. Rain and Nanoha can take the couch. Wow, rude. Cole is bawling again.
そんなに女の子に挟まれて寝たいの？
なんでそうなる？あのな、別に寝るだけで妙なことをするわけじゃないんだから。
Yeah, we're just sleeping, nothing else.
私はどちらでも構いませんよ。
She flashes us a smile while pulling her hair up. Does she mean for that to sound suggestive?
どちらでもってレイさん
Shots fired!
右でも左でも真ん中でも私は構いませんから。
She crawls into the bed while saying that.
レイン、なんかナノハを挑発してないか？
奥手な女の子はプッシュしてあげないと一歩も前に進めないものですよ。
I turn my attention back to Nana, who's gazing at me with anticipation.
俺、やっぱソファーで寝ようか。
She gives a firm shake of her head in
わか
response.
った。じゃあベッドで休ませてもらうからな。
Let's go with the sandwich option then. Oh, we can be struggling right now. Hold on. Well, good news is that over the last 80 minutes, there has not been a single failure. So that's good. But it might also be because the stress test isn't able to apply full stress because I'm also using CPU cycles for VCAM and OBS in the game. And you had to read Nanoha's route. What's wrong, man? I like Nanoha's route, okay? I like Nanoha. She's cute. She's our Osana Najimi. It's been scuffing every now and then again. Every now and again. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying that stability testing. Stability, so the Y Cruncher has not reported any errors, which is the important thing. So this setting seems fine. Rain all day. You could say it's a monsoon. Yes, I love rain. In fact, she's probably my favorite. Top 2. Top 3. She's about to show Nanoha why she's called Rain. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know. Dragged off to solitary. Yeah, you don't even get to work in the gulag. You are just stuck in a cell. This time it's a firm nod, even if the situations made her face. Why is it? Even if the situations made her face is red. As red as apple. An apple. 원아리님 어서오세요. Damn, is this what she was hoping for? Learning that's left me with a cheeky grin. So I make sure to slide into the bed quick to hide it from her. And thus, the three of us spooned together.
おやすみ。それではおやすみなさい。
ああ、おやすみ。
Ah, oyasumi. I close my eyes to try and sleep, yet my own racing heart prevents me from doing so. Eventually, I feel a certain warmth begin to spread through the bed. Yeah, bye. Said warmth belongs to both of them. I can feel it despite not touching them thanks to the shower they took beforehand. Their scent permeates the room even while closed. Times like this, I almost wish I wasn't a guy. Even worse, I'm not dealing with the realization of how pretty both of them are. I'm not dealing... Okay. Nah, they're both not going to sleep. I can't escape the sight of them, whichever way I look.
おやすみ。
And thus I hope to cast my gaze up to the ceiling instead. The class is basically overflowing with students. No, not just students. There are people, also people from outside of school.
よそからもいっぱい人が来ているみたいね。
そりゃあアセンブラはホットな話題だからな。
It's the Culture Festival at Seishu. We are at Mr. Kuriara's open lecture on Assembler. I'm actually kind of proud that his research is gaining so much attention.
そう。そして招かれざる客も来るわけだ。
招かれざる客？
Masa's glaring at a certain part of the room. Who is it? Gilbert? Gilbert and his gang are standing there like it's nobody's business. He notices us and snorts.
にゃろう。まさか講義の邪魔に来たんじゃないよね。
Shinatsu almost goes to him, but Aki stops her.
待って。今騒いだら逆に迷惑。
騒ぎになる前に叩き出してやりたいところだけどな。
どうしたの一体？何かあったの？
ああ、実はな。
Before I can finish, the door opens and Mr. Kuriara walks in.
諸君待たせたな。では早速今日の講義を始めよう。
始めよう。
気にするな。さあ、講義に集中しよう。
And so we listen to Mr. Kuriara's lecture. Gilbert's listening so intently it actually freaks me out. We're actually nearing the conclusion without incident.
そもそもアセンブラは火星のテラフォーミングのためにその研究が開始されたものだ。
Assembler was initially intended to be used to terraform Mars into Neo Venetia.
だがご存知の通り大規模な宇宙計画は大戦以後全てキャンセルされ人類はこの地上で生き抜くことを選択した。
What a future they live in. After the war, all the major space projects were cancelled, and humanity chose to stay on Earth. Is that an Arya reference? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yes, that was an Arya reference.
そして一度はアセンブラもその計画が放棄された。
Imagine World War III happening and all space plans being cancelled. And no cute Undine, prima Undine riding gondolas, piloting. What a sad, sad future. And because of this, there was a period of time during which the Assembler project was frozen as well. He deemed the risk of malfunction to be too great.
だが多くの人間の努力の末ついに我々は数多くの困難と偏見を退け実用化一歩手前までたどり着いたのだ。
This lecture actually sounds more like an enthusiastic speech. Part of it is because he's avoiding the really complicated bits, but otherwise it's all in the fact that Assembler, his ultimate wish, is nearing completion. You can just feel the uncontained emotion in his voice.
我々の世代は先祖の借金を払い続けている。環境汚染、耐性菌、枯渇した大地。はっきり言えばこの星は壊死しかけている。
Our generation is paying the price for our ancestors' mistake. Pollution, superbug, depleted and barren lands, rising sea levels, global warming. It's no exaggeration to say that Earth is necrotic.
しかしアセンブラこそはこの星を救う切り札になり得るのだ。
Assembler might be the key to saving our planet.
そして AI が脳内チップがネット空間がもたらした以上の変革と進歩を必ず人類にもたらすだろう。
Wait, how did he reach that conclusion from Assembler to the AI to the brain chip? He finishes his speech and the classroom is drowned in applause.
どうやら無事に講義も終わりそうだな。
I hear a voice from a certain part of the room.
質問があります。
質問があります. Everyone focuses on Gilbert, and a few students shout out in
王
anger.
将のやつが何をしているんだ。お前の名前は知ってるぞ。 反 AI 派のジルベルト。
おや、この講義は学外の参加者も歓迎ではなかったのかね。
Not intimidated one bit, he looks around with a smug grin plastered on his mug. Anti-AI, just like me, for real, for real. I had no idea he was this well known. He ruined the mood here with a single breath.
そうだ。ここには誰もが参加を認められている。何でも疑問を尋ねてくれたまえ。
それではお尋ねします。栗原博士。
Still grinning, he walks up to Gilbert.
アセンブラは知性を持つナノマシンと聞いていますが、
正確な意味での知性かどうかは疑問の余地がある。ある程度の類推能力を持った疑似知性であるのは確かであるが、
細かい話はどうでもいいでしょう。重要なのは AI と同じくそれが考える機械ということです。AI すら制御できず暴走しているのに、この上また危険な代物を生み出そうというのですか？
He arrives at the front of the class and glares at Mr. Kurihara with eyes full of ridicule.
AI は暴走はしていない。それは対話という方法を通して制御することができている。
Can we control AIs? He smiles completely unfazed. This infuriates Gilbert. This school be like AI. Write me an argument against this. The anti-AI outsider. 미라그동님, 어서오세요.
そう言っているのはあなた方エイリアニストだけだ。AI もアセンブラも所詮ノインツェーン、マッドサイエンティストの残した負の遺産でしょう。
Gosh, his voice acting is so good though. AI and Assembler boast nothing but the foul legacy of Noinsen, who was a mad scientist. His words freeze the air. Professor Noinsen, a scientist renowned for his immense contributions to the fields of AI and nanotechnology. And his name? Hoin Kyoma. Gahahahaha. And also the greatest madman of our era, the Mato Scientisto. It's said that he secretly conducted human experiments and ultimately fell victim to his own research. These days, his name is almost taboo. Especially among us, the AI faction. Hearing it reminds us that the technology we rely on has its roots in the work of a mad scientist. Kisama! The class is overcome by anger. Many stand up and shout at him. Sora grabs Chinasu's arm, but she shakes it off.
気持ちはわかるけど早まっちゃダメ。そう、それに先生なら大丈夫。むしろあの連中が心配。
Aki watches the scene with concerned eyes. Mr. Kurihara looks at Gilbert with sadness in his face. Gilbert, on the other hand, sneers at the students closing in on him.
なんだ貴様ら、リンチにでもしたいのか。そのつもりなら受けて立ってやるぞ。
Gilbert's gang brace, and the students stop. And then there's silence. It's tense. Feels all hell could break loose at any moment. We all know that Kurihara inside his head is asking Mother, the AI, to write an essay on why Gilbert is so wrong.
みんな落ち着きたまえ。ここは教室だ。争う場所ではない。
His calm voice breaks the silence.
君はそれが言いたくて講義に参加したのかね。
あまりに下劣なアジテーションに耐えきれなくなっただけですよ。
で、力ずくで黙らせようというのかね。
He sneers, glares at the students, then looks back at Mr. Kurihara.
世界はエイリアニストのものではない。あなた方が何を信じようが勝手だが、それで世界に悪影響を与えてもらっては困る。 世の中の約半数以上の人間はあなた方のすることを疑いの、いや恐怖の目で見ているのだ。
勝手に人類の半分を代表するのはやめたまえ。そして恐怖とは無知から生まれるものだ。
Fear is born out of
恐れている
ignorance.
のは君自身ではないのかね。
恐れているだと。
Gilbert and Mr. Kuriara stare at each other. The tension reaches a new peak.
知っているでしょうが博士、最近 AI やナノに関係する者たちが立て続けに不幸な犯罪の犠牲になっている。
Oh, that sounds like a threat. I think we should call the police here.
そのようだな。
あなたも口を慎んだ方がいい。噂によれば先生も最近は毎日のように脅迫状を受け取っているそうではないですか。
Gilbert doesn't even try to hide his malicious grin. He finally showed his true colors. They actually came here just to mess up the lecture.
いい加減にして出ていけ。その脅迫状テラもお前らが出したんじゃないのかよ。
Unable to bear it, a few of the students charge at them. Not a single student is sitting down at this point. It's a huge mess.
なんだその振り上げた拳をどうするつもりだ。言論に対する暴力には力ずくで反撃させてもらうぞ。
みんな落ち着きたまえ。彼らの挑発に乗ってはいけない。みんな席に戻りたまえ。
なんだ青州のふぬけどもは。威嚇するだけで実際には手も出せないのか。
手も出せな
偉そうなの
か。
は仮想空間だけと見える。
Mr. Kuriara's words and Gilbert's provocation resounds throughout the class. Teju and Hosho glare at each other. It feels like a fight could break out at any
もう
moment.
いい加減にしてよ。
But then a girl's voice drowns out all the other sounds. The class falls silent and everyone focuses on the source of the voice, a teary-eyed girl biting her lip. It's Nanoha. Still the center of attention, she walks up to Gilbert.
なんだ俺。
だから殺すんですか。
She looks up at Gilbert in frustration. I've never seen her so mad. Nanoha's a true crybaby, a scaredy cat, yet she's actually facing Gilbert head on.
誰が何を殺すだと。貴様言いがかりもいい加減にしろ。
He glares at her. The sneer on his face is gone.
意見が違うから授業の邪魔をして、それでも黙らなかったら殺すんですか。
He grabs his arm. A vein pops out on his forehead and his eyes gleam with
手
ferocity.
を離せ。気安く触るなエイリアニスト。
Nanoha turns pale and starts shivering, but even so she holds on to him.
まずいぞこう。ああ分かってる。
This is no time to sit by and watch. Masa and I run to her, but
それとも力でしつけられなければわからないか。
Gilbert's fist heads straight for Nanoha. Time seems to slow down. Alienist is my new insult.
ナノハ危ない逃げて。
この程度かよ。
I made it right in time. Thank goodness I'll gladly take 800 hits before I let anyone punch Nanoha.
全然痛くも痒くもないぜ。
That's actually a lie. It hurts so much I can't even open my eyes. A second hit would probably KO me. Oh, he did the thing!
殺してやる。
He did his battle stance. Nanoha and I are pushed aside. Mr. Kuriara takes our place.
やめたまえ。
学者風情が
Gilbert raises his arm
身の程を教えてやろうか。
and grabs Mr. Kuriara by his arm. However,
貴様
before I knew it, Gilbert's arm bends in an unnatural way. Mr. Kuriara is pushing his joints to the limit. My team in CS2 are all alienists.
君らはどうしてそうなのかね。
He puts even more power into his grip. It's downright relentless. His eyes are so scary, he seems like an entirely different person. I recall that he looked similar during the battle in Nanoha City. The sudden change in the air around him leaves everyone in shock.
まさかこのまま折っちゃうの？
Gilbert breaks out in cold sweat.
先生、ダメ！
At the very moment before the joint breaks, Aki clings to Mr. Kuriara.
アキくん
As though coming back to his senses, he lets go of Gilbert's arm.
貴様よくも
Yo, come on!
今警備の人を呼びました。あと少しでここに来てくださるそうです。
Hey, that's Rain's voice! The moment that voice rings out, Gilbert and his gang are drowned in
ミ
jeers.
ュータント帰れ、化け物帰れ。お前らだってノインツェーンの負の遺産だろうが。黙れ黙れ。汚らしいエイニアリストめ、覚えていろ。お前らなど最後の一人まで。
Gilbert and his gang scramble out of the class as the students keep cheering.
泣くな、ナノハ。もう平気だから。
As I comfort her, Sora and the others run up to us.
大丈夫？こう。
ああ、このくらいならお前らに殴られ慣れてるしな。
根絶されるのはお前らが先だ。汚らわしいミュータント野郎。お前らなんて人間ですらないくせに。
So much hate between the two groups. I still hear the gleeful cheers of my fellow
し
students.
かし、なんか違うよな。
I don't like it one bit. Sure, I hate both Gilbert and anti-AI people in general, but this seems wrong in its own
ど
way.
うしてこうなっちゃうんだろう。
Sora seems to be thinking the same thing.
あの人たちも私たちも自分の立場を選んで生まれてきたわけじゃないのに。
Yeah, so it's crazy how people fight over things like that. Her face is full of abject sadness. Thanks to that incident, I'm not up for participating in the festival's nighttime events. Even so, by the time I leave a school, it's already dark out. Stars are shining in the sky.
ナノハ、大丈夫か？
うん。私は尻餅をついただけだから。
She nods, clearly in low
こう
spirits.
こそ大丈夫？
言ったろ、殴られ慣れてるって。でもお前。
ごめんね。ついカッとしちゃって。
Whoops, I skipped a line.
言ったろ、殴られ慣れてるって。でもお前。いや、それはいいけど。
We both fall silent.
なあ、ナノハ。
I try talking to her, but I can't find the right words. I feel like whatever I say will just rub salt in her wounds. We end up walking half of the way home without saying a word.
どうしたナノハ。
うん。あれ、先生じゃない？
I follow her gaze and... Yeah, it is. He's standing at the side of the path looking up at the stars. Just AI generate the words. We stop and watch him, but he quickly notices and faces us.
ああ君たち
こんばんは、先生。
せっかくの文化祭だというのにさっきは恥ずかしいところを見せてしまったね。
He says that with his usual smile, which fills me with relief.
君らには助けられたよ。改めて礼を言う。
いえ、私たちは何も。
It suddenly hits me that if Aki didn't stop him, Mr. Kuriara would have definitely broken Gilbert's arm. I still remember how relentless he was during the encounter in Nanoha City. He's normally gentle and friendly, but get on his bad side and you'll see someone merciless and scary.
先生、ひょっとしてそれ血じゃないんですか？
Nanoha notices the fluid dropping from his sleeve. He's bleeding from the back of his head.
ああ、大丈夫。石を投げられただけだ。
投げられただけって、もしかして宝生の連中の仕業ですか？
ああ、よほど悔しかったのだろう。私を待ち伏せ、石を投げて逃げていったよ。
Threw a rock and ran away. Absolute 한남자. Absolute beta.
くそ、なんて卑劣な連中なんだ。
寮に来てください。すぐに手当てをしますから。
いや、大丈夫だ。血は止まっているし、もう少し空を眺めていたい。
もうそうはいきませんよ。だったら救急箱を取ってきますから。
Nana runs off without even giving him a chance to respond.
優しい子だ。あの子に何事もなくてよかった。
He sees her off with a kind look in his eyes.
何かあれば若草博士に申し開きができないところだったよ。
先生はナノハの両親が亡くなっているのをご存知だったんですね。
ああ、ナノフラワーのことを調べてみたんだね。聞いたのはナノハ君からかい？
はい。
ではテロのことも？
ええ。まさかあんないい人たちが殺されるなんて。
Okay, so Nanoha's parents, who are both nano researchers, died in a terror incident, directed terror incident. That's very unfortunate.
前も話したと思うが、私にとっては恩人であり死である人たちだ。テロの首謀者は結局捕まらずじまいだったが、正直私は犯人を許せない。もし犯人が判明したら、今でも私は直接手を下したいとすら思う。
先生。
いや、失言だったな。ナノハ君もそんなことを望んではいないだろう。
He hangs his head and shakes it.
いえ、俺も先生と同じ気持ちですよ。でも確かにナノハは優しいやつですからね。きっと平和に話し合いで解決することを願うでしょうね。
そうだな。
He falls silent and looks up at the sky again.
君はあの星座を知っているかね？
牛飼い座でしたっけ？
そうだ。そして牛飼い座の牛飼いが誰なのかは諸説があってはっきりしない。2頭のお牛で引く月の発明者と言われ、また兄弟により財産を奪われ、世界中を放浪した男の姿だとも言われている。
Is this true? Why have I never heard of the Booties constellation? Boots. Boots is the 13th largest constellation in the night sky and contains one of the brightest stars in the sky, Arcturus Mansk. Bootis is an ancient Greek word that roughly translates as the ox driver or the herdsman. Did Rial just uwu? Maybe. I don't think so. What did you say? My stream cut up. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened. We're just talking about booties. No, I didn't. Ooh, what are you talking about?
それが菜の葉の両親と何か関係しているのですか？
若草博士も故郷を追われた人なのだよ。
His eyes are burning with profound indignation.
博士はナノフラワーの研究によってアセンブラの開発に大きな功績を挙げたお方だ。だがそれゆえに迫害され故郷を去らねばならなかった。その後も何度も脅迫を受けている。何度も引っ越したのはそれが理由だったとも聞いている。
そうだったんですか。
だからこそ私はアセンブラの完成を急がねばならない。アセンブラが真の完成を見ればもうそんな悲劇も繰り返されることはないのだから。
Don't rush too much though. You wouldn't want an incomplete assembler to go out of control, right? His eyes are gleaming with determination. He's right. Once assembler is complete, people like Gilbert are bound to shut up. It really makes me hope the development goes well.
あの子を見ていると妹を思い出す。というより君たちを見ていると妹や弟たちを思い出すよ。
先生には妹や弟さんがいるんですか？
いたというべきだな。
Had? That's a strange
私
answer.
の故郷はね、いいところだった。環境再生地区にあるのどかな農村で、私は8人家族の次男だった。
Family of 8.
8人。ずいぶん賑やかだったんでしょうね。
貧乏人の子だくさん。貧しいながらも幸せな家族というやつだ。がその幸せは前世紀の負の遺産により奪われてしまったのだ。
A foul relic of the past.
はるか昔、何者かが極めつけの有毒物質を密閉容器に収め、地中深くに埋めて投棄したのだ。
Why are they living on top of a landfill?
長い年月の末、そのコンテナの存在は忘れ去られ、やがて地中で亀裂が入り、内蔵された有毒物質を地面に向かって染み出させた。弟も妹も両親もその犠牲になった。土壌に潜んだ毒物がゆっくりとみんなの体を蝕んでいたのだ。まず父が倒れた。母は頑張って私たちを養い看病してくれたが、いきなり倒れてそれっきり。父より数日早く他界した。その時には兄弟の数も半分になっていて、一人ぼっちになった後、故郷は焼却処分された。
How did he survive?
誰一人として住んでいない。
How did he survive?
先生。
すまない。つまらない話をしてしまったな。
If it was that bad, it feels like maybe at least crippled somehow. His smile is so sad it hurts.
そうだったんですか。何と言っていいのかわからないですけど。
上を見ても下を見てもキリはない。私など幸せな時間があっただけマシというものだ。
でも自分が恥ずかしいですよ。俺なんてお袋を亡くしただけでひどいショックだったのに。
悲しいものは悲しい。それを恥じる必要はない。
He slaps my
幸
shoulder.
せは主観的なものだ。人と比較し理性を納得させたとしても、感情が同意してくれるとは限らない。
His consoling words warm my heart. This is the kind of thing I wanted to hear from
だ
Dad.
から先生はアセンブラを研究する道に進んだんですね。
ああ、そうとも。私はそれに人生の全てを捧げている。
His next advice: people die when they're killed. Shiro, please. He looks up at the sky and speaks solemnly. It almost sounds like an oath.
世界には時間が残されていない。それ以上に私には時間がないのだ。
Look ahead and see Nanoha. followed by the rest of our merry group. Okay, well, Kuriara just said he didn't have much time left either, so I don't know, maybe he is actually sick from that contamination that killed his family.
なんだ、みんな来ちゃったのか。
夜中に女の子を一人で行かせられないしな。
さあ先生、手を出してください。ちゃちゃっと消毒しちゃいますから。
ああ、すまないな。
He looks at us with gentle eyes. It makes my heart sting a bit. This is probably how he looked at his late siblings.
菜の葉くん、今度よかったら研究所を見学に来ないかね。
いいんですか？
ああ、もちろんだ。とはいえ、あまり面白い場所でもないかもしれないが。
とんでもない。でも本当にいいんですか？迷惑だったりしませんか？
Oh, by the way, today's stream will end once this chapter is over. It plays. Wait, what happened to that last line?
何より希望を与えてくれた人だ。
He places his bandaged hand on Nanoha's head. I owe your parents a lot. They're the ones who gave me hope. No, yes.
その恩を忘れてしまっては、私はただの偏屈者になってしまうからね。
ありがとうございます、先生。
Nanoha bows her head. She's actually moved to tears.
よかったね、菜の葉ちゃん。
無論、みんなも一緒に来たまえ。君たちなら歓迎するよ。
先生、感謝。どう？話が決まったところで。先生、ご飯はまだでしょ？今日は私が特製パスタにチャレンジしたんですけど。
そうだな。では、ごちそうになるとするか。
そうこなくっちゃ。
Chinatsu and Sora grab Mr. Kuriara by his arms and drag him.
おいおい、君たち。
いいからいいから。
As I watch the pleasant sight, someone pulls on my arm. Ah? It's Makoto. What's she trying to tell me? Her face is strangely tense. Suddenly I see something behind her that makes me grimace.
どうしたの？二人とも。
なんでもない。いいから行くぞ。
旦那、行く。菜の葉ちゃん。
Grimace shake. Makoto and I pull Nanoha aside to keep her from seeing what's behind the bushes.
どうしたの？一体。
It's dark, so I didn't see very clearly. But I'm quite sure I saw a bunch of men on the ground, all covered in red. It reminded me of the blood on Mr. Kuriara's fist. I wake up to darkness surrounding me. I can hear Rain sleeping beside me. Alright, we stayed over at Nanoha's.
起こしちゃった。
Nanoha's voice rings out from right in front of me.
菜の葉。
夢を見ていたの？
There's a sadness in her tone again. This time, I can feel it right up close. I can also feel her gripping onto my shirt with both hands.
まあな。昔の先生の夢を見ていた。
こうは先生を疑ってる。私は信じてる。先生のことを信じてるの。
俺だって信じたいさ。
Life would be simpler if I could believe in him. Yet I know I can't do so blindly. I'm unable to close my eyes or avert my gaze, which leads to an awkward atmosphere. Suddenly, Rain wraps herself around me from behind. Her well-endowed features plant themselves against my back as a result.
おい、レイン、ちょっと。
I try to get her off me in a panic, but Nanoha is too close to make that work. That initial panic causes me to make contact with her regardless, though.
すまん。これは何というか。
うんうん。 いいよ。わざとじゃないから。
Or so she says, but I can see her face turn red. My heart's starting to race as well.
こう。
何を謝っているんだ？
今日の私、焼き餅を焼いてるみたいで。
Oh boy, here we go. No, oh boy, here we don't go. Nothing's happening. She lets out a sigh, giving me yet another whiff of her sweet scent.
昔からそうなんだ。こうは友達。幼馴染の親友と思っているのに、時々妙に寂しくなっちゃって。
Strange sense of loneliness, even though I see you as a long-time close friend.
変だよね。私、こうとは親友でいられればいい。昔から本気でそう思っているはずなのに。
Seeing myself reflected in her eyes causes me to stop
ガキ
for a
の頃
bit.
はいつも二人っきりだったからな。お前が寂しがる気持ちもわからなくはないよ。
だよね。きっと、そうだよね。
She tightens her grip on my shirt, then pulls herself a bit closer. I can feel the warmth of her skin through it now that we are close.
この話、昔もしたんだけど、覚えてないね。
でも、きっと思い出すよ。お前との約束もちゃんと思い出したんだからさ。
こう、本当にリアルで合ってるんだよね。私、こうのリアルボディに触れているんだよね。
Is this real life or is it VR? Not in a landslide. Her voice is wavering, which sets me off. I feel a certain emotion runs through me for a split second. Before I know it, I'm hugging her tight.
実感できたか？俺たちはリアルボディを触れ合わせているんだ。
Her eyes are wandering all about now. I can feel her heart racing through my own body.
話さないで。って、その、別にエッチな意味じゃなくて。
See, this is all ages, I'm telling ya. He doesn't try to push me
知っ
away.
てるか？ハグは恋人じゃなくてもしていいものなんだぞ。
Saying that, I hug her even tighter. If anything, it was a reminder for myself. Her scent is sweet and nostalgic. The tighter I hold her, the softer she feels.
親友にこうしてもらうと、本当にほっとするんだね。
Her tiny body sinks into mine just as the nervousness in her tone disappears. Her arms wrap around my back. And yet, a tear makes its way down her
不思議
cheeks.
だよ。こんなにほっとしたのは久々なのに。
ナノハ。
嬉しいのに。どうしてだろう。
Nanoha crying again. Oh no.
変だよ。どうして止まらないんだろう。
A single tear becomes a stream of them. The sight makes me feel like doing the same. It's at this point where I question myself. The whole reason I wanted to become a hero was to protect her.
レイさんもいるのに。もう泣きそう。
I help her bury her face into my chest, trying desperately to hold back my own
い
pain.
いから。泣いていいんだ。
Why is she always crying? She's just a crybaby. And thus, Nanoha spent the next hour crying into my chest. ES, or sorry, this is S. End.
セーブします。
セーブします。
よろしいでしょうか。
よろしい。Okay, that is it for today. 2 hours. Perfect. It's Friday, guys. Friday night. My stream might be over, but I'm sure you guys have plans. You guys have things to do. like reading Baldr Sky on your own. Or playing the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV. I think Hex's stream is almost over though. Honesty ba. It's barely started, huh? Nikkei stream. Yeah, sure. Let's go to Nikkei stream. Oh my, wow. What did I just see? I just saw a behemoth-sized oppai. Wow. Wow. Man, Hyuntai, Kimura Hyuntai, what a mad scientist. 김형태 그는 도대체. Take us there now. Alright, let's go. Alright, everyone, thanks for coming. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, or if it's already Saturday, enjoy your Saturday. We will see you tomorrow during Final Fantasy XIV stream. Finally, science has saved us. Assemblers doing its job. Raid message will be let's stick with Ball and Raid again. Ball and Raid. Riva, PS Riva. Bye guys. Bye. Big Mac Raid. No. All ages raid. I like that. Ball and Raid. All ages raid. Your choice. 로제님 리바. Zets 리바. 미라그동님도 리바. 다들 빠이요. Bye.